Hello and welcome back to what I think might be the final episode of Cry of Fear. So we're just making our way across the boat, or across the lake here on the boat, and I think we're going to be getting a lot closer to Simon's home. Now obviously we don't have our phones, so we can't text our mother that we're almost there, but regardless, hopefully she'll be happy to see us come on up, and after all, a phone is easily replaceable. Even at the time that this game was set, they weren't that expensive. Alright, I think I talked about it this one too. This is such a weird moment in the game that I don't know that it should be here. If somebody were to remake this, I would definitely, like, either make this a little bit more interesting, make there be, like, little islands you could maybe hop off on and search for supplies. Yeah, press use the dock at docks. Well, that is the point of a dock. But, yeah, I don't know, just do something to do that, or, like, shave that in half. Otherwise, it just becomes tedious, I guess. It's just weird. Okay, so we're still in these weird, like, graffiti-ridden houses. Ooh, hello. Oh yeah, and then there's a P345 magazine as well. I'm actually going to, yeah, let's quick save up. I want to make absolutely sure that I don't have to redo that if at all possible. So let's go on. Oh, hello. Sorry, ladies, I'm currently taken. I really can't help you. Oh, Jesus Christ. Okay, this isn't good. Oh, I'm actually gonna die here, because I have no fucking health. Holy shit, okay. Simon, you need to take a heal right now, buddy. There we go. Boy, that was a lot more tense than I thought it would be. I really didn't expect to almost end up dead. Oh, you slut. There we go. It is really good that there's this lantern down here, because I think if they didn't, that would almost be impossible. Especially if you run out of ammo, or if you end up doing what I did and you accidentally trigger more of them to start rushing you. Yeah, and you can see that they're giving us more revolver rounds, so they actually start giving us ammo for guns that we just outright don't have. Yeah, there's the P345 again. I genuinely don't know that there's a good reason at all to take either of those. I mean, the revolver is fine, but it still takes, if memory serves, 1 or 2 shots to kill most enemies. And I think the P345 does the same thing. So there's not really a compelling reason to at all, actually. Yeah, especially with big crowds, because, like, the difference between 3 and 4 rounds isn't really that drastic. Ah, there we go. Okay. So, let's see. Oh, okay. You know, there are... Boy, this looks great. I'm climbing down nothing. There are going to be a few things that I still have to do, so this might be a little bit of a longer episode, but yeah, I think we are coming up on the end of... Oh, you asshole, go away. Yeah, I think we are coming up on the end of the game, though. And it is actually, it's kind of nice. I think that the game doesn't really outlast its welcome. Oh, hey, look, you can actually see there's one of those things underneath here. Let's just pop you. I'll jog up. Oh, shit. Come on, Simon. There you go, buddy. And let's, yeah, quick reload this handgun. And Simon, come on, man. Yeah, that's something else that I think maybe should go ahead and get fixed. You know, okay, that was weird. Yeah, yeah, the fact that you have to wait for, like, animations to finish entirely, that probably should change in any future version of the game. Oh, look, we get to go for a swim. Alright, well, I hope you can't swim, because that would really suck for you. Because your hands are tied up with barbed wire, it looks like. Oh, yeah, and then there's these here. These are like air pockets, and Simon is apparently retarded, and he doesn't want to fucking swim. Good news is, this, like all Half-Life titles, I think it does regenerate your health. So as long as you can actually... Did I just turn around? Did I? I think I did? Hang on. Simon, can you... Okay, yeah, I think I turned around, but for some reason he doesn't want to turn on his light, so whatever. Yeah, like all Half-Life titles, though, your health does regenerate if you take damage from purely, like, being underwater. And then you can go ahead and it regenerates out after a second or two once you recover your breath. Okay. I don't know how Simon... I mean, well, actually, I guess I do, because Simon's cardio is clearly shit, but I mean, he can hold his breath for like 10 fucking seconds while he's swimming. Now, obviously, like, I don't have the greatest, you know, lung capacity, but still, this is just insane. Okay, so let's go here, and... Oh, I think I remember what's coming up, and what's coming up is going to suck. Let's see, I think there's going to be... I'm going to eventually reach a divergence of 2 points, and I think it's here. Come on, Simon, go, buddy. There you go. And I want to find the actual end point first. I want to find the one that I... Alright, and let's go on down. Okay, come on, Simon, you can do it, buddy. Let's go. Now, does this actually take me to... Does this have a room with a door in it? It does, okay. And I think you're locked up? Yes, you are. Alright, we're going to drop you, and you'll go ahead and you'll see why in just a second. I have to go get another key, and I'm not going to need the handgun for it. Alright. Oh, yeah, I forgot that you can, like, swim a little bit faster here, which is nice, but it still doesn't really excuse the fact that Simon has apparently no lung capacity at all. Which seems a little bit crazy to me, but again, I'm not apparently a 16-year-old depressed asthmatic kid, so what do I know? Okay. Oh, see, yeah, that's weird. Now my light turns on when I'm up here. I don't know if that's a bug or if that's something intentional or what. Okay, let's go up here. Come on, Simon, buddy. There you go. Ah, here we go. Perfect. I was hoping there'd be one of you here. Alright, so, this is not going to be fun. You can probably imagine why, but, you know what? I'm just going to take this, and I'm going to just run like hell. Come on, Simon. Go, buddy. Oh, fuck. Come on, get in, get in, get in. That was odd. Okay. So what's supposed to happen is that door is supposed to kick down, and Saw Runner is actually supposed to be... He's supposed to, like, kick in the door and chase you that whole way. I don't know if I maybe didn't go quite far enough to spawn him. That was weird. But, yeah, I mean, you can imagine why I wouldn't necessarily need the, Yeah, you can imagine why I wouldn't need the gun for that, because it's... You obviously can't kill him. Or you can, but it takes a significant amount of ammo and a lot of room to maneuver. Yeah, honestly, I think killing him might be worth doing this game on Nightmare alone, just to sit there and blast the son of a bitch away. Okay, let's go this way. And this should... The door is now unlocked. Perfect. Pop you on one. Let's get out the nice combo we have here. I noticed something else, too, when I was editing. Apparently Simon's, like, ambidextrous. Because normally if you're right-handed and you pull a gun and a light, you carry your light in your weak hand. So if I ever have to, like, look in somewhere and I have my handgun out, I normally have light in my left, gun in my right, because I'm a strong hand shooter. Simon apparently doesn't really care. He just swaps around, and apparently he would rather have his light in his right hand, which either implies he's ambidextrous or it implies he's left-handed. And for some reason, when he pulls his gun out, he just prefers to carry it in the right. Which is really odd. I don't know why that would be the case. Alright. Well, this is a nice, calm area, and I definitely, I think the first time I played this, I really didn't expect to find an environment like this. But let's be very thorough around here, because there's going to be some special toys around, like that shotgun. Now, I don't think that shotgun's going to be too useful right now, but it might be useful in the future. The other thing that I don't understand, too, is how Simon is apparently able to carry all of this, like... He had all of that ammo, right? All of the ammo supplies that he was just lobbing around, and apparently, like, the rest of his pockets that he wasn't using. And then when the train goes over the edge, he ends up losing all of that. That just seems weird to me. Like, why he would lose just seemingly arbitrary things. But, again, it's just the game logic, obviously. So, what if we go this way? God, I kind of thought there'd be, like, it would be about 5 or 10 minutes later in the game before I got here. So I'm hoping that this doesn't end up being like a 15-minute video. That would kind of suck, because I don't like doing those, especially for endings. But, yeah, I thought that would take a little longer. I thought there was a little bit more maneuvering around in the sewers and stuff. But, whatever. It is what it is. I can't do anything about it now. So, let's see. I'm mostly looking around for... Oh, hello. Ooh, hello. Let's check you out. God, there's only one magazine for you, though. Shit. Well, you know what? I'll just go ahead and I'll grab it. I'll use it on what I can, and then I'll retreat back and I'll grab my... Dickhead. Yeah, I'll pull back and I'll grab my handgun. Why do I feel like... Oh, okay. What the fuck? Did you just clip through? Little bastard. Yeah, he just like clipped through the wall. Oh, look, and a sledgehammer. So I think this is the point where the game is kind of giving us the choice of what we want to actually carry or not. Again, as far as I'm concerned, I really don't know that there's any compelling argument at all for carrying anything other than the pistol. Yeah, I mean, it's so damn good, and it's so kind of universal. The only thing that I think the pistol might be weak against is probably, like, the bed enemies, and anything that's at crazy long range. Okay. So, what exactly am I objective? I just need to find my way home. Which one of these is home, then? Is it this? It is, okay. Alright, let's, Oh, okay. That was weird. Boy, I hope your mother doesn't come around the corner and see you pointing a gun at her, Simon. Oh yeah, and there's more P345 magazines. Yeah, that was weird, though. I was trying to turn on the light, and then I think it had to, like, load in the area. I do like how calm this music is, though. This feels very nice. Oh, yeah, and then there's... Okay, yeah, this is why I thought that was taking less time than I originally remembered. This is... Yeah, you can see over there, there's one of those floating bed enemies. Go away, little bastard. So, now I just need to go ahead and I need to fight my way through everything. Man, it would have been really nice to have the M16 for this, to be honest. Alright, let's see if I can just drop you with a few shots here. Alright. Yeah, it is kind of hard to tell if you're actually hitting the enemies, because of the fact that, like, only sometimes do they stagger when they're hit. And Simon, yeah, he can't really control the recoil particularly well. Okay, so I have a single bullet left. Let's, Oh, for fuck's sake, there's another one of you guys? God, maybe I should go back and get the shotgun. Might make this a little bit less tedious, but no, I think we're basically at the point where, like, even if I start running out of ammo really fast, I'm not going to be in a bad situation. There might even be a couple of those... Yeah, I was gonna say, there might even be a couple of these guys who have the handguns that I can go ahead and kill to reload. And actually, I think this area in particular might actually be the, What the fuck? Did I? Okay, it was weird. I thought I just blew your head off. This area here, actually, I think is where the co-op campaign starts. Yeah, I think it is. It's like, what the fuck? It's like partially reskinned and stuff, but yeah, this is where that ends up beginning, because I think you come out of that. You come out of the garage very early on in the game. Okay, that's actually kind of cool. I like that little bit of asset reuse there. Alright, that's a P345 magazine. Man, I almost regret not grabbing that, but at the same time, I really think that the Glock is so much better that there's not a good reason to grab it. Alright, anything in here at all? I'm mostly just worried about, like, crawling enemies at this point. No, nothing. Okay. Well, at the very least, the game does give you a light source, which I think is kind of indicative that you're going to need one up ahead. Come on, Simon. Load up, buddy. There we go. Oh, okay. Maybe you're not going to need one up ahead. Maybe that's just to see the door. Here, let's, I'm going to just quick pop a heal. I know it's a little wasteful, but... Again, I don't think that it really matters. It's so late in the game, and the fact that my health is so crippled, I'm just pretty much committed to wasting at least some of the syringe every time that I have to use one. Well, these are at least relatively nice, if somewhat small homes. Okay, what's, oh, hello, what's down here? This is, an M16 mag and more shotgun shells. God, I should have just gone with the shotgun, shouldn't I? Oh well. Now I know for the next time. Although I'm not sure how much use it would have been against, like, the bad enemies. Maybe an M16 would have been better against them. Wait, there's nothing else around here.
Finally home.
Oh, okay, that was weird. It's like,
I hope Mom's okay.
oh, so wait, you broke into somebody's fucking house, and then you were, like, walking around with a gun and a light? Simon, I don't care what your story is. If I see that in my house, I'm gonna double tap you in the head. Why would you possibly do that, you idiot? Well, whatever. Let's, I guess, keep playing the role of a home invader. Okay.
Mom?
Yeah, he's calling
Mom?
out for his mom.
Where are you?
I
Mom?
think in this building here, there might be
Mom?
one more hoodie, too. There might be one more of those, like, costumes or whatever. Let's go just do this. Yeah, this is Kirkville. So we're actually where Simon lives. Oh, I like, too, that there's just, like, he just reskinned a few of those. That does add a little bit of variety to it. Let's go... Oh, okay. And I guess this is Simon's room. And his, of course, IKEA furniture, because I think this is in Sweden. Hello, blood-soaked stranger. So, I guess that now you kind of know the truth. This is actual Simon. Simon is in a wheelchair. And I missed an opportunity... What the fuck is going on? Okay, that's weird. Yeah, I missed an opportunity to show something earlier because I had forgotten. Hello. I had completely forgotten about it. But, yeah, Simon has been in a wheelchair this whole time. And the doctor recommended that he write a book. He write a diary about his feelings. And that's part of a newer, and that was a very modern at the time, I think, psychological treatment called cognitive behavioral therapy. And what you do is you basically are very conscientious of yourself. And what he did is he wrote this book. Except the book kind of took on a life of its own. What we've been doing is we've been experiencing this weird hallucination of what Simon is experiencing. Okay, let's, yeah, for the record, you are in a wheelchair, and it does control kind of like you're in a wheelchair, so I really can't do anything to stop that. What I'm going to have to do, though, is I think we're going to start having a problem. So let's see. Come on, let's, I guess, just, yeah, shit, I just had to go ahead and shoot him. That is, I think it's called Sick Simon. That's like an avatar of the depression and the feelings that Simon really has. And he can't, yeah, he's trying to fight it off. He's been doing this for so long, he's just sort of losing his mind. Come on, asshole, go away. Ah, shit, okay. So there is a minor problem here. I don't know how much... God, yeah, he's taken over half of my damn health, and I think the next encounter with him is going to do... I think he's going to have, like, a machine gun of some kind, and that's going to really, really suck. So let's, yeah, I want to orient myself properly. Let's just go as close to the front as possible. Ah, fuck. God, so do I go ahead and do I, yeah, I guess I'll just reload out. And I'm going to have to pretty much nail every single shot, I think, to kill him. I don't know how Simon got his hands on this either. This is a Browning High Power, which is... It's not like a hyper uncommon gun at all. It's actually very, very common in Europe because it was used by a lot of Commonwealth countries as their military sidearm. But as far as I'm aware, it's very difficult to get a handgun in most European countries. And probably doubly so if you're, like, crippled and you have mental issues. Alright, let's go... Alright, Simon, Sick Simon, you want to pop on out here, buddy? Let's you and I have a chat. Okay. There we go. And that is the death of Sick Simon. That is the death of Simon's depression, I think. Or at the very least, the worst bits of it. And now let's go see what actually was happening.
I stopped myself from doing it. From committing suicide. But it didn't only leave me alive. It also left 2 police officers dead. I killed them. Shot them both. This was not supposed to happen. Doctors testified that I was having a psychosis, which means that my punishment won't be too hard for me to bear. I have to spend the rest of my life in a mental hospital, where nurses and doctors are taking care of me. They let me finish my book, and it has helped me a lot. I wrote a happy ending, just for myself. I feel better now. I am more at peace with myself, even though I'm still stuck in this wheelchair. But I accept that now. I can never forgive myself for shooting those 2 officers, though. But I have so many supportive people around me now, so I think I will be okay. Dr. Purnell is mentoring me and is watching my progress. I am lucky to have him. Sophie visits me every once in a while. When the doctors let her, that is. They still think her visits are too destabilizing for me and that it hinders my progress. I keep on telling her how sorry I am for making her life miserable every time she's here. She just laughs a bit and tells me to stop being so silly. But I can see the damage I've done to her in her eyes every time she looks at me. She found a new friend, one who is there for her and treats her right. I'm happy for her, though I'll miss the good moments we've had, knowing that they'll never come back. I think this is a good time to close this book. It has changed my life forever. The end.
And that is the end of Simon's story. That is actually, sad to say, the best ending that you can get. All of the others basically involve him shooting himself and having various bad things happen. I think one of them, the cops arrive after he kills himself. I think one of them, he kills Sophie as well. Like, she comes to see him and then he kills her and then himself. It's very, very fucked up. But yeah, that was the entirety of Cry of Fear, and that was fun to actually play, even if it was very, very depressing. It was extremely depressing, actually, to play through. Obviously, Dr. Purnell, he just said Dr. Purnell was there to take care of him. Dr. Purnell was just his psychologist, but he was so mentally damaged that he couldn't see that the doctor was trying to help him. He thought that he was a hostile actor, just like everything else. Sophie obviously didn't kill herself. I mean, everything in the game was pretty much just a hallucination that occurred in his mind. It was all just going on as part of his book writing process. So, yeah, that was fun to play. I hope you guys enjoyed it, and I hope you guys were able to hopefully not be too disappointed with it, or too depressed by it, rather. It still holds up decently well. It obviously is a product of its time. It's a lot of jump scare and gore horror, and it needs a lot of, again, if somebody were to ever remake this and remaster it, it would need a lot of... That was weird. I just heard, like, Simon crying out. I also don't know why it plays the credits like this, but, yeah, this was a lot of fun to play. I'd like to see it remade in a modern engine, fix all the weirdness, all the kind of just problematic areas, I guess, for lack of a better phrase. But, yeah, really, really enjoyable, and I'm glad I got a chance to play it. I do plan on playing through a couple of other modes on this, and I'll see if they pop up at all at the end here, but one of them is actually playing in what's called Doctor Mode. And Doctor Mode is a special mode where you're playing as Dr. Purnell, and somehow he got locked into that hellscape. And similarly, actually, the co-op campaign is you play as a group of police officers, and their whole job is basically fighting through the mess to try to get to Simon. And I think it's kind of implied that they are the same ones who, like, end up at Simon's door? Something like that, although it's not canon, because if they do, I think in that ending they change what happens. I don't think they end up dead. I can't remember if they like talk Simon down or or what happens with it, something like that. But I might go ahead and I'll mess around with the co-op campaign, see if I can go ahead and solo it, but I know it's not balanced for one person, so it would be incredibly difficult to do. No, we'll just have to go ahead and see. I'm trying to think, I mean, is there anything else that I really want to say about this? It was a lot of fun to play. Honestly, it was a lot of fun to play. It was interesting enough. I mean, it's still, again, this game, I have no idea how he did any of this in the Gold Source engine. I mean, this is incredible. And doubly so because of the fact that the kid was so damn young. He was, yeah, I mean, again, he was like 16, 17 years old. And a lot of that shows. A lot of it shows in his interactions with Sophie. A lot of that shows in his approach to, like, school being a very central part of his life. And obviously, you know, that's very common when you're that age. And I think that's about the same age Simon was. But it does make me a little bit concerned about the kid's mental state. But, I mean, again, it's been 15 years or 12 years or whatever since he's made this. I do think, too, that this version that's on Steam, because this is the full standalone, I think it does actually change quite a bit. It makes stuff a little bit cleaner, a little bit easier. Okay, so let's see. I got a C ending. Great. 75% accuracy, 26 syringes, 56 saves. I found 17 weapons. I took 1,500 damage. I walked 43.57 kilometers in 4 hours and 50 minutes. Holy shit, okay. Difficulty chosen, ending scene 4. Yep, so again, that was ending 4 of whatever. Oh, okay, so I can't do that, but I think... Yeah, these are all of the unlockables. So this is the Doctor's story, where there's developer commentary. I did unlock Nightmare difficulty. There's our hidden package, and you can see there's all like these various hoodies and stuff. So I'll probably personally go through and mess around with some of that. And I think there's actually a bunch of these custom campaigns people have done as well. Some of these are like... Yeah, I don't know if these are the ones that he's just rated good enough to include, or what, but... Yeah, that's Cry of Fear. I hope you enjoyed. Thank you very much for watching, and I look forward to seeing you next time.